What time is it?
It's time for an oil change. So,
Sponsored by Amsoil.
I wish.
The first one was sponsored by Amsoil.
No, it was sponsored. It's not sponsored by anyone because I still paid for the oil. But actually, this is a collaboration between North Synthetic Oils, which is an Amsoil dealer by Amsoil. He's not he's a dealer. Um, I'm a member, and we just went 12,000 miles on Amazon, and I had an oil analysis done to show any improvements, which there was.
And the Amsoil showed relatively similar results at 12,000 miles to Mobile 1 at 5,000 miles.
Yeah, which is extremely
How much of that is motorcycle oil
probably all of it.
from that motor?
But the results showed. I'll put a picture of it right up about now, and it shows a drastic improvement on basically all factors. Now, one of the issues I had on my last analysis is that I had a lot of fuel dilution in my oil. So it was equivalent to like 5W20 instead of 530. Now, with the new Amsoil, it's there's not as much fuel dilution. Now, I was also recommended that right after putting the Amsoil in, run a injector cleaner. I used Gum Out, Reggae?
I don't know.
I will post a picture of it. Fuel injector cleaner was PEA, and the results actually showed that it drastically improved it. Now, I'm also tuned, so that's why there's going to be some fuel in there, but also I'm at like 86,000 miles now, or 80, a lot of miles. And it showed that between doing that and running Amsoil, the wear materials down in correlation, because I ran Mobile 1 for 6,000 miles, I think. Now the Amsoil, I took the analysis at 10,000, and I ran it for another 2,000 because it got lost in shipping, and then it magically reappeared, I guess.
USPS has not been very reliable lately.
Yeah, no. It's not been. But now we're gonna drain it and see actually how the color looks in the oil.
We finally got it on the ramps.
We're terrible at putting ramps in place.
Excuse you.
Alright.
So Eric angrily said at me to start recording, so here we are.
Yeah. Get a better angle. Like, go on. That's a terrible angle.
Well, too bad.
Get closer.
No. It can see.
Can it really?
Time to see all the metal shavings.
It's pretty dark. Oh, in my eye.
Oh, I'm an expert at this. I will start recording when something interesting happens.
Yeah. Aren't you?
Why is there smoke coming out of this?
Don't worry about the smoke.
There's smoke coming out of the fill port. You doing okay there? Oh, I'm an expert at this.
I should go get paper towels.
I thought you were an expert.
I am. Not on my shirt. Once I got a front lip, I'll take it off. Blow down the
No.
fill port to get the oil out.
No.
It's just dribbling at this point. We should cut open the filter.
No, I don't want to be here when that happens.
Why?
Huge mess.
Just don't tell the EPA. Amsoil.
Yum.
Yum. As always, when you have a new filter, pre-lube the O-ring. It's just nice to do. I sometimes just only half fill this, but I'm gonna full fill it.
You're gonna full it.
Huh?
I think we're both very tired.
And we just fixed my bike and worked 8 hours. Of course, you screw this on and you...
Let's put a rock in the engine.
No. Gotta make sure it's on tight. Like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they can see.
Oh yeah, wait until you edit this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Bye.
Don't arrest me. I'm sorry, EPA. I only spilled a little bit on the ground.
Yeah, plus the 6 quarts that came out of both of my motorcycles. And the coolant that came out of yours. And the brake fluid from the CRV.
My arm is covered in oil.
Oh, I'm a pro at this.
It's taking forever to drain.
It's fine, just put the cap back on.
Cap.
Yes, the oil cap.
We don't need an oil drain plug where we're going.
Just use some RTV.
Yeah, that worked so well on your bike.
It did though.
It did. Well, that's pretty tight.
And I'd like to say, he's using a 12-point socket.
I use a 12-point on everything.
Yeah, because you live on the edge.
But not on the shirt.
Yet. Yeah. It's essential to wear a white shirt while you're working on an oil change. That's like one of the requirements that Amsoil tells you. You have to wear a white shirt.
Or else it won't work. Yeah, I should probably wipe this clean too. It just won't rust.
The shirt won't rust. And now we put the oil cap back on and just run the engine like that. Why is it knocking?
Oh, I didn't get any on the ground. Sweet.
You shouldn't have said that. It's gonna go everywhere. Chevy.
Yep, I don't think fill it with oil. Signature series. This is exactly what I'm using. New. Oh.
As it gets everywhere. Spill.
Oh. Stop. You have violated the law. I'm just gonna put the full 5 quarts in.
It'll burn it off anyways.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. It just burns it off. It burns oil anyways. Probably shouldn't, but though the analysis showed there wasn't much. I don't think there was any soot.
Which means that the catch can is working.
Yes, it is. That means everything I'm doing is working.
Now we just need some solid proof that chopping a hole in the hood was worth it.
It is. It lowered the IETs.
Aside from that.
It devalued my car, apparently.
Oh yeah, devalued the rental car.
It has 80+ thousand miles. Don't be like the boosted boys Roman who forgets to put the oil filter on.
Why is there oil all over the ground?
That was funny. Is there oil on the ground? No. Just the oil that it's leaking. I don't think it's a bad leak. I still haven't gotten any on me. It's fine. Most of my clothes has oil on it anyways.
Same.
Because I don't care. I have slightly small oil in my eye and it's irritating. Yeah, but the analysis is proven that I could, in theory, maybe hit 15K on an oil change, like they claim.
Just not the way you drive it.
I'm always going to have some fuel in my oil. So is the Amsoil. It's legitimately working. And I can say that from driving this Amsoil, I don't get as much LSPI as I did with the MOBIL. I think. I can't prove that because that's something pretty impossible to prove. But I don't notice any like lugging as much anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know where that went. That's what you do an oil change on a 20 Gen 2 Cruze.
Cruze.
Lost halfway through that. But the important thing is that the Amsoil showed that it significantly improved. You'll see that the iron's a little high. Me and my oil dealer, we think that it's from, we're pretty sure, but also the fact that we went double the miles as the Mobile 1, don't sit on your car like that. The Mobile 1 is a sit back level. As the Mobile 1, it's a little bit more than double of the amount of iron, which is a normal like piston wear material.
That was a Sonic.
But we think that the Amsoil is actually helping remove some of those grime deposits up on the valve cover and down
Yeah.
in valleys and stuff. But
overall improvement.
it is a definite improvement, and the initial cost is more. That's why I was questioning it. But once you pay for a membership, it's like $60, I think. I made an entire table. I'll put it at the end of the video.
Just link to the spreadsheet.
I'm gonna just put the spreadsheet in the video. But I worked out the math. Say that you bought a car brand new at 0 miles and you ran it for like say 8 years, which is a typical daily driver amount of time. Maybe not for me, but for other people it is. And with the amount of wear and protection it provides, and it's actually cheaper to go with Amsoil in the long run, and better for your engine from what it seems than say Mobile 1, which is, I personally like Mobile 1. Yeah, I've ran it in cars before and it's always been good, and the previous analysis showed that it did its job as an oil, and there wasn't much wear. I did it at 6,000, which is about where you can go with Mobile 1, but with Amsoil you can go much longer, less changes. I mean, I did the oil change 8 months ago, back in December, and it's now August, like late December, so I got a little bit more than 8 months, but like a couple weeks, which is pretty impressive. I mean,
Saves time, saves money.
and it seems to be better for your motor.
Yeah.
Down below, I'm going to link my oil dealers, and you guys can go check them out. You can ask them questions. Just tell them that I sent you over there. Pretty much seems like it's a good thing to do, in my opinion. Yeah, especially once you pay for the membership.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Heat. I don't know where that went. Punchy.
Why is there smoke coming out of this?
Don't worry about the smoke.
There's smoke.